Nigerian Senate has moved a step closer to creating a central agency to manage assets seized from corruption and other unlawful activities. The proposed amendment to the Proceeds of Crime Act is aimed at addressing long-standing concerns over the fragmented management of forfeited assets across multiple government agencies. The bill, sponsored by Senator Idayat Adebole, is currently under legislative scrutiny following a public hearing at the National Assembly. Tijesu Adioye reports.
Nigerian Senate is considering a major reform in the country's anti-corruption framework, with a bill seeking to establish a central agency responsible for managing assets recovered from criminal activities. This legislation, sponsored by Senator Idayat Adebole, proposes an amendment to the Proceeds of Crime Act to create a unified system for management and disposal of forfeited assets. Declaring the public hearing open, Senate Chief Whip Tahir Munguno, who represented Senate President Godswill Akpabio, said the amendment reflects the 10th Senate's commitment to transparency and accountability in asset recovery.
Efficiency must work hand in hand with accountability. Recovery must be firm, but it must also be lawful, transparent, and constitutionally anchored. In our determination to deprive criminals of illicit gains, we must never deprive citizens of their rights.
Nigeria currently operates a multi-agency asset recovery structure under the Proceeds of Crime Act 2022, where different laws and enforcement bodies manage seized assets independently. But the Attorney General of the Federation, Lateef Fagbemi, says the decentralized arrangement has created coordination gaps and inefficiencies in the transfer and management of recovered assets.
It tends to concentrate the powers of investigation, prosecution, and management of recovered assets into a single agency without taking into cognizance the needs for professionalism, checks and balances in the transparent management of recovered assets.
Also contributing to the debate, the Lagos State Attorney General Lawal Pedro called for clearer enforcement mechanisms. He recommended the creation of a special police unit dedicated to enforcing asset recovery orders under the supervision of the judiciary.
The Nigerian police may establish for the judiciary of a state or federal capital territory a police unit to be under the control of an officer of no less than rank of Assistant Commissioner of Police, who shall be subject to the directives of the head of the judiciary in the state.
Experts say the proposed legislation could signify strengthening Nigeria's anti-corruption drive by creating a transparent system for tracking and managing recovered assets. The Senate's Committee on Judiciary, Human Rights and Legal Matters is expected to review submission from the public hearing before presenting its final report to the Senate. Tijesu Adioye, TVC News, Abuja.